Hooray! That was my one of the biggest moments of my life. I was excited. I was energetic. I was engaged in all kind of puffery. I was patiently hoping that I will complete my first ever half marathon. Running for 13.1 miles in a row continuously was not an easy task. The mental fortitude required needed to suppress all my negative emotions. Then came the D Day. I went berserk with my pre preparation, with stretching. I was enthusiastic to get ahead of others. But as the run started, I was being taken away by the sheer preparation people had. I was comparing myself with other athletes who were running that day. It was one of those days when, how much ever you prepare, you tend to compare yourself with the other person. There was uncertainty in all of my runs, and whatever I thought made me insecure, underconfident, and anxious all at the same time. I was battling these emotions along with running. I guess Toastmasters and fellow audiences, this is what uncertainty is. And what you do in uncertainty defines what kind of person and a leader you are. Leadership is all about how we move forward against all the difficulties in our lives. All the challenges that comes our way needs to be handled with confidence and stability in our thought processes, and the next courses of actions follow through when we make that courage and appear as dependable to ourselves and to others. Such is life, though. Uncertainty can take away all the energy we may have, and we need to really focus and deal with these situations with a pinch of salt. I would like to share an example of my personal life where I have been dealing with a lot of personal issues with respect to my marriage, and this has been one of those situations where I have to make some tough decisions in life about my career, about where I'm going to live, about how secure my partner feels with me, and how, what I should do right now is much important with respect to our future as married couple. I will have to let go of my visa, of my status here in the US, and make amends with taking a salary dip and a different lifestyle altogether. And this is one of the hardest decisions I will ever make. Over the last few years, I have lived in the US and I have absolutely loved being part of this place. The challenge, the irregularities, and the freedom ones get, and the rewards of your fruitfulness are really very intriguing and satisfying when you live in the US. It is one of the best countries in the world, just not for its namesake, but the facilities, the opportunities being provided here are next to none. So, coming back to my run that day, I was overstriding in my run, which had led to a little bit of knee pain, soreness in my calves and ankles, and eventually my stomach started to ache. I was completely beaten to the bushes, and that's when I realized how important it is to remember that it is taking one thing at a time, analyzing what values I need to remember for, and make sure that I'm self aware of my limitations without any comparison. I, I decided to went through all of this and eventually completed my run. Yes, I did complete my run. That was a huge achievement. I encourage you to whatever uncertainty is in your life, make sure you face it with confidence and courage. All the best.